What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends 80 Years of Marvel Alex Ross inspired Captain America. Here we do have Captain America in the packaging. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and then we'll have a better look at the Alex Ross Captain America. Stay tuned, everyone. So here we have Captain America posed and out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's actually take a look at what Captain America comes with. He does have two different head sculpts. He comes with a head that has a smaller chin and a large A on his forehead. And then we also do get a head with a smaller A on the forehead, but he has a much bigger jaw. Captain America also does come with two pairs of hands. He comes with a pair of grip hands. He comes with a pair of fists. He also does come with a right hand with a throwing effect for his shield, which the shield does peg onto that effect really well. The shield can also clip onto his wrists, which is a really good look for Captain America, or you can peg it onto his back, which is something I really do like about this figure, that you can peg the shield right here on his back, so that's a really nice little thing that they did. Other than that, Captain America doesn't really come with anything else. I would have liked to see an unmasked Steve Rogers head, but I think I'm good with just the masked heads that we have. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually move on to his details. And so here we have a closer look at Captain America, and I just want to bring out his alternate head really fast. And you can see that the head I have on him right now has a smaller jawline, and then has a much larger A on the forehead. The alternate head does have a smaller A and a much bigger chin. Both of them are actually Alex Ross accurate. It just depends on which drawing of Alex Ross you're going with. I think I'm going to keep this one on, not just because he has a smaller jaw, but the eyes are painted better on this one. This one, his eyes are looking off in two completely different directions. This one is looking straight for the most part. His left eye does look like it's looking away, but it's still really better than this. So moving on to his details, you can see they did sculpt the A on his forehead, which looks really good. I do like the fact that the wings on his mask are a separate piece, and you know what, I think the wings, yep, the wings are also different on the heads. That's something I almost missed. But the wings do look good, and they are separate pieces plugged into the head, so no paint is required there. Something I do want to mention is this nice detailed sculpt work in the mask. You can see the seam lines going all the way through the mask, up at the top, going to the eye holes of the mask, and it just looks really, really good. Even the A has nice stitch work on it, and that's something we normally don't get with Hasbro or Mattel, is nicely sculpted masks. The head sculpt is pretty good. Now, something I do like about this figure is the scale mail. I really do love the scale mail on Captain America, and I'm surprised it took us this long to get one from Hasbro, but I'm not complaining because it looks really good. It is a rubber overlay. I don't know if it's on a new torso, but it feels like there's a torso underneath that, so it's not just a rubber piece, it's just a rubber overlay on an existing mold probably. But I do like it, and you can see there is some metallic paint on it. Kind of wish there was a metallic paint all around the scale mail, but I can see why Hasbro opted out not doing it. We do have some metallic paint here on the back, which also does bring out some of those details. We have it here on the shoulder, which looks really good, especially on this side. And then we do get the traditional Captain America white sleeves with the red gloves. Now the reds, you can tell, don't really match because this is molded in plastic, this is red paint, so that is a little bit unfortunate. Something I did notice while going through the Captain Americas was the star and the stripes. I opted out to have a better star than the stripes because that's the only defect that I can see on mine. All the other stars had scrapes, fingerprints, whatever you want to say, so yeah, pick your poison when you're selecting your Captain America figure. The belt is a nice separate piece, so if you want to have it underneath or over the articulation, you can do that, or you can have it underneath. It's really preference. I'm probably going to have mine somewhere in the middle because that's probably what looks the best. Now, the legs are reused from older Captain America figures, which that is to be expected, but I do think that these boots are new because I can't think of a figure that we've seen these with, but it is something to point out. Really loving the way those boots look. Now, something I have heard, and it's one complaint that is not really founded, is that he's too dark, that the blue they went with is really, really dark, and they should have gone with a much brighter blue. If you look at any Alex Ross drawings, or just any Alex Ross, Captain America, he's always wearing dark blue, almost black, so this is really, really accurate to Alex Ross, so I don't know why people are complaining. It was even mentioned that these are Alex Ross inspired, so I don't understand the hate for the color. With that out of the way, guys, let's actually move on to comparisons with other figures you may have in your collection. And so here we have Captain America posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we do have Captain America posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we do have Captain America posed next to the Marvel Legends 80 Years Thor and the Marvel Legends 80 Years Iron Man. And finally, here we have Captain America posed next to the Marvel Now Captain America. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually move on to Captain America's articulation. Now, he does have the standard Marvel Legends articulation. He does have a ball joint in the head, which he can look up really well, can look straight. We do get some slight head tilt, and he does look left and right. He does have a hinge in the neck, which does look up, looks down, so really good range on the head. Arms are connected on a ball joint. They do go out to about that far. They are a little stiff, so do be careful. Yours might be stiff. That side, ew, it's even stiffer. So yeah, be careful with those shoulders because they do seem to be really stiff. He does go all the way around. I can't believe I forgot to show that off. No problem. He does have bicep swivel, which works really, really well. Does have double bend in the elbow. It's a little bit stiff on mine. Does go past 90 degrees despite the fact he has that really big cuff on his glove. We do have a swivel and hinge at the wrist. No issues there. We do have an ab crunch which goes back to about that far. Does leave a lot of gapping when you do that. Goes forward about that far. I don't know why it goes back further than it goes forward. I wonder why they're doing that. He does have rotation at the waist. Legs do kick forward to about there. Kick back only to about there. Go out. Again, better than most Spider-Man figures. Why is that a thing? Swivels at the thigh. Double bend at the knee. Works really good. Does go up quite a bit. We do have a swivel at the boot. Have a hinge in the ankle which goes back. And doesn't go too far forward, but it does go forward a little bit. And then forward-facing pin for rocker ankles. So overall, a really good figure. I love the way this figure came out, and I don't have the face-off Captain America to compare him, but I think this is a really nice stand-in, considering he's a really nice-looking figure. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the Marvel Legends 80 Years of Marvel Captain America pose for my final thoughts. Now, if you are looking for this Captain America figure, you are only going to find him at Walmart. I don't know why Hasbro had the idea to make this figure a Walmart exclusive. Seeing as how this is one figure everybody wanted to own, why did they make this a Walmart exclusive? They could have given us a different character, maybe something like an Ant-Man or maybe even Hawkeye. Why did they make such an essential piece of the Avengers a Walmart exclusive? I will never understand. But he is going to retail about $20, which is $25, which is much cheaper than Iron Man and Thor at places such as Big Bad Toy Store or GameStop. If you can find him at Walmart, I really do recommend you pick him up, seeing as how this is a really nice figure, and I do love the Alex Ross artwork, and despite the fact the blue is really dark, that's how Alex Ross drew Captain America. He always used dark blue, so that's pretty accurate. I don't know why this figure gets the hate it does, but I really do recommend this figure, especially if you're a fan of Captain America. And now, I am cheating a little bit by giving him the Marvel Now shield, just because it has sculpted details in the shield, but I think it looks better than the shield that he came with originally, so that's probably going to be the shield that he is stuck with. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other Marvel Legend videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. I can't stress that enough, the way YouTube works now. You don't get notifications just by being subscribed. You gotta ring that bell. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000, and I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.